Hi, third one today. I'm going to do an impression of the Lake District. The phone went and I wet it once, or the top, so the top's expanded and the bottom's still dry, so we'll let it catch up a little bit. And a little preamble. I've done a very light sketch of Lake Districty type stuff, with a reflection, a bit of a beach, but this time I'm using colours straight from the tube. Burnt sienna, 21mm tubes of Cotsman Winsor & Newton watercolour. They're student quality. They're very good enough for what we use them for. And I've squeezed them out on a large butcher's tray, and it's the usual palette of lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey, and burnt sienna. The burnt sienna looks quite a bit like the light red, and I'll just put in some sienna sky over the whole lot actually. But a nice, good, strong colour here, I think. Well, stronger than that. Just go all over it. Water down the bottom here. Got to make sure the horizon is straight, or horizontal anyway. Now I want a bit of a sky, but before I do, I'm going to go reclip the paper. This is the old on lantern technique, or the big brush watercolour. So put a bit of a sky. Now I wanted quite a bit of drama in my sky, so I'm just going to put a bit of low down, a bit of blue. Now I'm going to mix some blue, ultramarine and light red. I want a good sky, good dark, broody, rainy, heavy Lake District sky. But I'll keep it overhead. I want to keep some light down the bottom. I'll get even bluer in there. I'm using one of two hakes. This is the old hake. Right, that'll do. Now what you put in the sky, you want to put in your water. Now get them nice and dark. Don't forget the red, and of course here. Right, now I'm going to go in with the really dark background sky. The sky, mountains. I can't see my drawing, so just put them in, plenty of red. Right, now I'm going to put some raw sienna in there, just to show another plane. I want to get this not going uphill, look at that parallel, or horizontal. Right, let's get some more heavy colour on here. I'm making this up, I'm not copying anything, I'm just painting. We all like reflections, so I'm doing reflections and stuff. I've got some nice rich paint in there. Hake's losing all his hairs now. get this nice autumny colour in there, using more or less straight from the tube. Let's just reclip this. You get all sorts of different textures when you're painting with the fresh paint. And I'm just using hake. I'm using the burnt sienna with the ultramarine, just to get this tree line along here nice and strong. Nice and dark. I can superimpose some yachts on this. Oh, nice colours, thick. And when it's thick like this, it tends to stay where you put it, rather than blend into the background. I'll go all the way across there with that. And let's just drag this down here, just get some nice well, that's still a bit damp there. Just a little dry brushing now. Get the blue. Nice bleach. Get that dark reflection in here. Plenty of blue. I'm just using neat paint now. Just trying to replicate what's above. Just really having fun with the paint and the wonderful things that water does with these paints. It's watercolour. Right, I'll come all the way across. We'll put some bit of green in there, I think. The lemon yellow hasn't dried properly yet, so we can just put some different colours. Nice and wet. Some sienna in there as well. That's the raw sienna, and all different colours. Red. I'll just pop them in. And then some blues, just to show the reflection behind. Right, we can just put a bit of harder stuff in here, some trees. Just faint, just adding some little bit of detail on the back there. Great fun day today with this. Okay, now that's added some interest to the background, but nothing of any strength. Okay. Now I just want to add some darker notes to this reflection here and there. We could do a few flicks and flourishes here, just what you'd put up the top, put down below. Right, now we're going to do some stuff across here. See, the paper is completely flat, there's a little water on it, but as it expands we reclip it like this, we just stretch it out, and it's lovely and flat. So you don't need to stretch your paper. If you don't want to, you can do what you like. It's your paper, but some people swear by stretching their paper. I can't be bothered. So we'll put in some nice beach colours, a good mix. Dry brush, look, it's taking dry brush. If you get it right on your brush, I've been really struggling with this. So we'll do some rocky stuff. So trying to keep the paints grey to a minimum in this, because I want to scrape out some of this. Show some nice beach just coming up there. Loads of colour. And nice dark umber, blue. You need that because when you're putting in rocks and bits and pieces, you do need to be dark. I'll detail that in a minute. So, nice, good, rich and neat paint here. No, I'm just putting it on impasto now. Good, rich dark. So becoming all our warm colours now are coming into the foreground. There we go. Let's just get that across there. I'll detail that with a rigger, but now I want to just get my little plastic card, my plastic friend, mon ami plastique. Now with all these colours, you get the colours, when you scrape the paint, instead of going back to white, you've got an underlying blizzard of different colours. So I'm not going to take it all out, just bits and pieces. There we are, nice rocky shore, put a bigger one there. There, I reckon that'll do that. Okay, this paper's pretty dry now. Do the usual calligraphy with the hake and a dark silhouetted tree. Just all sorts of colours in there. All. Oh, we'll just have something coming up here. Nice dark. One side of that, a lot nice and thick. I'll put some leaves on the end of this, but I'll smash the brush up a bit so I can get a stipple going. And now in there, got all the colours. It's a nice, rich. Look at that lovely sienna. Oh, lovely. Now we're going with the dark. Now I want a lot of dark painting in here, just to anchor those trees in a bit of shadow. Look, really good, rich. This is a departure for me because this is totally different to what I have been doing, but I do love it. Get that dark in there. Right, then we can lift out some grasses, bits in front of that. What I've done, I've put that one the same as that one. So I'm going to have to alter one of those, make this one perhaps much more dominant. Get that one going out of the picture. Right, now I'm going to dry my brush on this watercolour, and then I'm going to dip into the watercolours here, see what mess we can make with it. Right. Autumn leaves. I can use some rigour, work on there as well. So I want to obliterate anything behind it. There we are. Right, rigour. I'll use this rigour here, just to put a few extra branches, because I've got all those leaves, they're going to have some branches going into them, twigs. See, I'm using really thick paint here. That's just, don't want to do too much of this though, because I like the random spontaneity of the hake doing these main trunks. Alright, let's get this. When you put it up there, put it down below. Nice darks in here. Warm reds and siennas. All adds to the surface of the picture. I'm going to lift out the yacht here and there. I'll sign that while I'm at it. I've got the brush here, but then I'll do a bit of lifting out. Sign it here. Okay, right, a bit of tissue and this my little brush here. No, a bit of tissue. Right, just a couple of shots here. can just get a bit of sparkle along there. Right, okay, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to put it in a mount. Just get my little bit of sticky paper there, my little bit of masking fluid tape. So in other words, don't be frightened of using paint straight from the tube. Look, there's a nice bit of impasto. It's a watercolour. There we are, that's Lake District Memory, painted from nothing, just made it up as we went along, but I've done so many of these, maybe that mount is a bit, well, I should have altered the angle of one of those. See, this is what you've got to be aware of, don't do on one side, or don't repeat yourself, which I almost did there. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's zoom you in, you can have a little look round the scene. It's very easy to repeat yourself, you don't realise you're doing it, it's sort of an unconscious thing. Now you can see how rich I've used the paint here. Let's go even further in. Let's go back to there, look. It's very, very thick. And over here, I've used it straight. Look at the bottom there, look, that's raw sienna and burnt sienna. Well, raw sienna. It's lumpy. It's nice, it just gives a little bit of surface texture to a watercolour. I'm quite pleased with my background. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll take you out, you can have another look at the picture. Yeah, I'll just show you the actual picture there, just a little bit more. Right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.